that there for the moment. It's ridiculous. College football, the entire industry of college football is shifting beneath our feet as we speak. Yesterday, the Big Ten's Commissioner Kevin Warren at their media days was talking about potential conference expansion beyond USC and UCLA and what will drive decision-making in the future. Here's what he said.
I get asked every single day, what's next? It may include future expansion, but it will be done for the right reasons, with our student athletes, academic and athletic empowerment at the center of any and all decisions that we will make regarding any further expansions. We will not expand just to expand. It will be strategic. It will add additional value to our conference.
Fascinating. And with RG3 here, of course, no one more plugged into all of this than Heather is. So, Heather, what should the fans know? As we all sit and watch all this play around, I'm one with a particular interest in the Big Ten. What should the fans know?
This summer of speculation continues. You have to pay attention and take these commissioners at their word, because Kevin Warren said they could continue to expand. We're talking beyond 16 teams. What does that mean for the sport? Look, the governor of California, Gavin Newsom, is involved in this. He is mad. UCLA is leaving for the Big Ten because they left behind Cal. What does that mean for Cal? Could they sneak their way into the Big Ten along with Stanford? What does it mean for Notre Dame? We've seen over the past week and a half, 2 weeks, it started at the Big 12 with their incoming commissioner, Brett Yormark, saying, we're open for business. And then in the ACC, Jim Phillips says all options are on the table. To Greg Sankey sitting there in the SEC and saying, I'm not going to say we will, I'm not going to say we won't. So here we have it. There's a lot of questions. The people who are in charge still don't know the answers. They want to know where they're going to make the most money.
At the end of the day, though, I think the conventional wisdom, and you tell me if this is right, is that Sankey in the SEC, Warren in the Big Ten, they're in the driver's seat here. They will drive whatever happens next, and everyone else is trying to figure out if they can get a chair at the table.
Buku bucks. I mean, that's where it's at. And Jim Phillips said it perfectly when he said we are trying to close the revenue gap between them. Everybody's saying who can get into third place, right? Because these two are clearly the leaders. But in terms of the next move, you still have to consider Notre Dame. Because if they were to decide for some reason to relinquish their independence, what does that do to everybody else?
What does it do?
Well, then the Big Ten would have to add somebody else, I would think, because I don't think they would stop at 17. So what happens to the Pac-12? And don't forget the Big 12, because the Big 12 is still considering expansion. And I know that there are people in that league who want to bring up to 6 teams from the Pac-12. Pac-10 now. Can they stay together?
These are the questions. I mean, RG3, again, I mean, you won the Heisman. You're one of the great college football players of all time. What is your perspective on all this?
No, I appreciate that, Greeny. And, you know, Heather, some of it is like what happens with the Big 12 if the Big 10 or the SEC tries to come and pluck some of their other teams from the top of it. But I know fans are upset because rivalries and traditions are being demolished. Yeah, we're going to get Texas A&M back. But what about the other ones? Did anybody ever expect to see USC playing against Penn State in the snow? I don't think anyone saw that coming. But listen, NIL is great for the players, but the universities realized, we need a little bit more money if we're going to have to pay our players, our coaches, and for our facilities. So just follow the money, people. This is a money grab because they need the funds to be able to facilitate what college football has become. And if you think that realignment is just starting or is over, it's just getting started, people. Buckle up. There's going to be some big announcements coming soon.
And Heather will be with us for all of that. The Big Ten media deal will... Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.